Every day at RAF Mildenhall, nearly 3,000 active duty members of the United States military work alongside civilians from both the local community and the U.S. to accomplish the base's mission. Each and every individual plays a vital role in the success of the operations carried out here, and each person has their own unique story. This is one of those stories.
They really do have their own personalities, and especially when it comes to, they're not robots out there, especially when we go through the motions of training.
Stay. Good. Leave it. Good. How's it going? You got identification? Appreciate it. What are you doing out here?
I just work there.
All right. I'm working too. Working hard. Hardly working. Stay. Good girl. Excuse me, miss. Can you come back here?
No, we're going to do this.
I need to see your ID again.
We're going to do
Miss, I'm not going to tell you again.
Nope.
Get back over here. Hold on. Release my dog.
What we do is we call 6 phases of aggression, which pretty much is walking through an officer, a K-9 handler, out in the operational field when they come into contact with an individual, whether they're a suspect or whether it's somebody that the officer needs to talk to. The decoy will come up to the officer when beckoned to. The dog will not attack or aggress toward the RAP or toward the decoy because they're not released to. The dog will only bite when he or she is given the command. Then we have the decoy walk away, making sure that the dog does not break and go after the decoy without being released by the command of the handler. Then we usually go into a running bite.
You take off running?
Yep, peace out.
Hold on, release my dog!
The things that we're looking for there is that the decoy performs well to present the RAP in the correct position so that the dog will not slip off.
Hold it, baby.
After the bite, the decoy will be positioned for a search because usually they're in a place where they shouldn't have been or they ran, kind of admitting guilt. And from there, what we do is we try not to have the dogs have a reattack, which means the dog's just instinct to go after aggressive behavior and also to protect the handler. From there, we do an escort, usually back to our vehicle. That's what we're simulating because we're out in the operational field there. Yeah, and certain dogs are funny. They'll just prance around the decoy. Other dogs, such as Vanya, is intently, let's say, focused on the decoy and focused on that possible reward that she's going to get, which is the bite. So. Being part of an MWD team, military working dog team, it's a lot of work at first. The process is when we first get handlers that PCS into a new installation, they will be paired up with a dog. 2 weeks, a week, depending on how maybe spontaneous the relationship can be with the dogs and the handler. It's just rapport building. Literally just going out, playing with the dog, taking the dog for walks, so that dog will know that that's mommy, that's daddy, that's who's coming to take me out every day. Then from there we go into obedience training and you start giving commands after a while, and then into explosives, narcotic training, and our patrol work as well. But the best part of my job, I think, is obviously working with them, but seeing how the training transfers over to the dog's attitude and behavior.
Stop fighting my dog. Vanya. Out. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Stay.